What is up, Neophytes? My name's Alan, aka NeoCryptor, and welcome to X4 Foundations. Today, guys, we're going to jump right into this game. If you haven't heard of the X series and you're not a Space Sim fan, or you've been living under a rock for the past many years. So, X4 is a big space simulation game, like I said, where you can fly around, you can trade, you can do combat, there's missions, there's all kinds of stuff. Beyond that, there is also a empire building system. You can, create your own stations. You can get your own fleet of ships, hire crew to pilot those ships and do various things for you. It's really cool. And yeah, I've already been playing it a little bit. We're not going to play on this save though. We're going to start a brand new save. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to get going fast in this game. I'm not going to use the default start, which is the young gun here.
Even after everything that has struck over the last few decades.
Blah, 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 blah. We are going to go with the Untested Explorer. And it makes it a little bit harder because you only start out with 5,000 credits, which is literally nothing. Literally nothing.
A disaster of cataclysmic proportion that changed everything, redefining our very way of life. Despite all of the odds, however, we have come through the other side, and along the way have found more to research and explore than ever before. That is the area in which we pride ourselves, the Alliance of the Word, founded on the idea that those disconnected from the Jumpgate network could be saved. We strive to find out more for the good of all of us.
So yeah, we're going to start out with this, the Untested Explorer, which is, well, you start out in a different ship, an exploration ship, basically, versus, the basic, whatever, fighter transporter ship thing that you get with the young gun, which is what I started with on my other save.
This is where you come in, pilot. You are a member of our team of explorers now, and we're depending on you to find out whatever you can about this strange new Jumpgate network, its mysteries, its secrets. Good luck, pilot.
And there we are. Now, right away, some of you are going to go, dude, what's up with these graphics? This game just came out, and these graphics look like they're at least 5 to 6 years old or more. Well, it's using the Vulkan API, which I think may have been a limitation on the graphics side of things. But you know what? This game's graphics are fine. They are not perfect. They are not like the level of Elite Dangerous or Star Citizen or anything like that. But, there's plenty of games out there that have wonderful gameplay mechanics, but really crap graphics, like, I don't know, 7 Days to Die, Imperium, Galactic Survival, which, I love that game. But the graphics are not the greatest in the world on those either. So if you're buying a game solely based off of graphics, the graphic fidelity, why don't you take that money and go to an art museum several times? Because if you're just wanting to look at cool and pretty things, go check out an art museum. Just saying. You come for the ambiance, but you stay for the meal, so to speak, with this game, because the mechanics are awesome. Anyway, as soon as this is done loading, we'll be back. Okay, so here we are in our shiny new ship. If you can, as you can see here, shiny new. So what we can do from here is a few things. First, get back in the cockpit here. If we hit shift space, there is a lot of hotkeys. A lot of them revolve around hitting shift and or control and a hotkey. So first thing we want to do is we want to take a look at the map and see where we're at. We are up here in a sector called Sacred Relic, which is completely undiscovered to us. I think we start with the default mission. Let's take a look here. Mission manager. No, we don't. That's weird. So does that mean we start with a captain? Because usually you start with a mission to get a captain for your ship that you're currently piloting. Let's stand up and see if somebody comes out of the blue here. Nope, no one's coming out of the blue, so we don't have a captain. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go dock over here, and we're going to get a captain on our ship. Scroll wheel controls your speed. Right, for some reason I thought I had a gamepad connected, which I don't. So yeah, your mouse wheel controls your throttle. You can go forwards, you can go backwards. You can hit tab to boost, which will deplete your shield energy. Shift 2 is a scan mode, which you can, use to scan things and see what's around your local area. Shift 3 activates a long-range scan mode, which if we hold R, we charge up our discovery scanner, kind of like in Elite. And you might have saw a little thing up in that area kind of blipping. Here, I'll do it again real quick. Bam! Yeah, that little circle right there. That means there's something over there that we could check out. But we're not interested in that. Shift 1, I'm not going to do yet, but that is your travel mode. It lets you go a lot faster than normal to get around, because the sectors are quite big. So if we hit... Oh, we're out of docking range. So let's go ahead and scoot in here. And we're going to get a pilot. That's if we can. We might not be able to hire one. We might not have enough money. If we don't, that's fine. That's fine. That is fine if we don't, because we can very quickly and easily make up that money. Out of docking range? Where is the docking on this? I've never docked at this station in my other game. By the way, I believe the maps are generated randomly to some degree. Can I? Tell you what, let me figure out where the docking access is on this thing, and yeah, I'll be right back. So, turns out that I forgot I targeted something else. That's so it was trying to dock with a defense platform that we weren't even close to. By the way, you can access your mouse mode like this and click on objects around by hitting shift space, and then shift space again will activate steering. As you can see, we've activated docking, or we've hit shift D on the station, which requests docking. And now we just follow the bouncy laser balls, whatever the heck they are. Where are you directing us? Is docking? Oh, docking. Okay, there's the docking module right there. And like I said, we can build stations, including, adding on docking modules and all kinds of cool stuff. So we're going to scoop down here. I don't know if we have a docking computer on this ship, so we're going to have to do this old manual style, which you can see the guidance there. And once I get a little bit closer, there will be a thing that pops up on our HUD right there. That is your docking logistics right there. So the rotation, as you can see, you got to line that up. So as long as you're pretty good there. And then we have a little arrow thing. As you can see, we're now over the pad. We're high though. And right there. Let's okay, shift. Strafing a little bit. And let's get ourselves looking at that green dot. That centers us up. And now if we go down, we should be in relatively the right place. Maybe not. It gets a lot easier once, there we go, once you have a docking computer. There's a larger margin of error. You still have to pilot it in and get it close to the dock, unlike Elite Dangerous, which will take you into the station itself. Alright, so on a station and anywhere really, you can get up and you can move around. Now we have a exit here that we can go out and take a look at our ship. Let's take a look at what we're flying here. The ZAF 406. It kind of feels like a Gundam designation, if you ask me, for those of you who like Gundam. Now, there is some limited customization we can do to our ships here. Let's go ahead, hop back in as soon as I figure out how I got out. Not familiar with this ship. Let's sit back down and let's go ahead and look at ship information. So in here we can see we have the general information ship, the name, which we can edit if we double click. I always call my first ships Defiance. So let's call this the Defiance. And I do that in any of my games, any space games. Our character name, which is apparently Celia, Taran, something, whatever, which we will be editing too. It shows you all the information here for your ship. To get to your personal information, go to player information, where we can change our name. So first things first, let's go ahead and fix this stuff. Let's go with a little Neo. A little Neo with a capital. Cryptor. Thank you. There you go. Let's just hit enter to confirm that. We can pick a logo. You can add custom logos to the game, which I have, as you can plainly see right there, which now will show up on all of our ships that we acquire, our stations, I believe, too, which is pretty cool. But you can see our net worth here, which is 113. Value of ships is 105,000, yada, yada. So pretty cool stuff, right? All right, let's go ahead and get out of this screen and take a little walk around and see if we can see the logo on our ship. which should be on the wing or the body somewhere, unless I was doofus and forgot to confirm it, which looks like may have been the case. Hold up, wait a minute, let me put some logo back. Yeah, I'm an idiot. You wouldn't be able to see it walking around the ship. As you can see, it's up there on the side. All right, but we're not here for that. We're not here for that. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's go ahead and stand up, which is Control D, by the way, if you want to use a hotkey to do it instead of clicking the thing. That little menu, by the way, that you saw pop up, you can access anytime by hitting Enter on your keyboard. Hey pal, let's talk. Can I hire you? Yeah, I can. I want you. Let's go ahead and select that and select a new category. Yeah, select. We have the Defiant selected. Select a role. You, my friend, are going to be the captain of the ship. We're going to hire you like such.
Sure, I have a lot to offer you and your company.
Why, thank you very much. I hope so. So we hired a captain for a ship, which means he'll be able to fly it, and we don't have to necessarily, which is fine. We got some homies chilling down there. Let's go ahead and jump over. Boom. Because we are BA like that. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, you're expensive. No, I don't want to hire. How about you? Are you still expensive too? No, you're not bad. Okay. We want to, you know what? No, we don't. We're not going to hire anyone else. That little ship should be able to hold 2 crewmen. Oh, you're cool looking. Hello, and you're expensive. Oh, my buddy. We'll talk to you later, crewman. Okay, so we've got a crew. Like I said, we can now, if we wanted to, go into our map menu and select our ship here, and we could say, hey, go do something like that. And now if we get out of here, we should see our ship take off here in just a second. Okay, are you going? You gonna do your thing, man? I'm kind of waiting. Lazy crew members, I swear. Okay, what is your major malfunction, man? Defiance. Go remove this order. I want you to explore. How about that? Will you? There we go. As you can see, our ship is now leaving without us, and we are stuck here on this space dock. But we can watch it here on the map, and it's going to go explore around this area, which is actually a pretty big circle. This blue circle here shows you what all we're exploring. And actually, there's stuff over there, so we'll go check that out personally. But I was just saying, you can control all your ships here from the map. They all show up over here.
On this factory. Please do not encourage these professional beggars.
Oh, don't worry. We won't.
If you have any spare credits, please give them to a registered charity.
Yeah, I'll think about doing that. So, yeah, we're not going to actually have it do anything, because that would be boring, us standing around the station, waiting, letting our only ship go do stuff and us staring at the map the entire time. I would like you to come dock back here at the shipyard, please, so we can get picked up. Anyway, our ship will come back, we'll get on it, and I will go show you guys real quickly how to get some really easy starting cash. Curbside? Oh yeah, I like you. Whoa, crazy driver. I like you. Curbside parking, man. He picked us up right as a curb. I mean, this guy could work as an Uber driver in space. Alright, so to make some starting cash really quickly, the first thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find an asteroid field. And you might be going, okay, how do we do that? Simple, fly around, you will find one. What I would do is I would come into your map, I would choose an area in the sector you started in, and right click, choose start guidance to position, and then from there we can hit our autopilot, which is Shift A, and then we can hit Shift 1, which activates travel mode. So now we should be cruising. Our autopilot is not very smart, apparently, because it is taking us the wrong direction. What is up with that? I do run into a few bugs here and there when trying to record. It took me actually a little bit to try and find something that would record this, because with OBS, I get a lot of tearing, and it's micro stutters that don't show up for me while I'm playing, but you see them in the video. It's really, really bad. With Action, which is what I'm currently using, so if my voice sounds a little bit weird, it's because Action doesn't support all the noise canceling filters and crap and stuff I use in OBS. But with Action, it recorded it beautifully, but the game would randomly crash. So I'm still in Action, but I'm using... Oh, now our autopilot's working. Ish. I think. I don't know what it's doing. But I'm using the window or screen capture instead of using the actual game capture. Anyway, I'm going to look for an asteroid field, and then I'll bring you guys back when I find one. Alright guys, it took a little bit of exploring. There was no asteroid field in the sector we started in. So I did a little exploring. You might have to do the same, but as you can see here, there's a purple blotch here, and if we open up our legend, purple means it's a mineral and gas region. Red is straight mineral, aka asteroids, and blue, well, you know, it was Taco Tuesday somewhere in the galaxy. Anyway, so when you're here, you're going to want to stare. You're going to stare at these rocks. And you might see a little twinkle. Like I just saw a little twinkle on this asteroid right here in front of me. So if we watch for another minute, actually we probably won't see. Yeah, there it goes. There it goes. So that is what we're looking for. It's those little twinkles. Because on these asteroids that have these little twinkles are crystals. Some of these crystals are worth a lot, and I do mean a lot of credits. The cheapest one is 1,000 credits, but you get more than one. Okay, this is a blue one. You probably can't see it yet, but I can. Right here. So if I click on it, right there, and highlight it, you can see we have a little crystal cluster. Pretty cool, huh? Well, what we want to do is we want to fire everything we got at that there crystal cluster. Break them up. Yep, that's what we do. We shoot the guns. We shoot the guns, which we have the fun doing. And then we're going to hit O, which is going to activate our super vacuum mode. And we're going to suck all those into inventory. Just like that. Now, let's go ahead and go into our menu here and take a look at what we picked up. Now, these go into our personal inventory. So, we got these guys. Melanating crystals. 19 of them, which are worth 10,000 credits each. So, that was just 190,000 credits right there. And the beginning ship is going to cost you, like, you know, 300,000 credits or so. So, you know, there's almost the cost of the ship. Now, there's some of these. Oh, there's another twinkle. Let's see what we got over there. There are some of these, like I said, that are worth a lot of money. Like, we're talking like, oh, you know, 200,000 credits a pop. They're the white ones. I think they're 200,000. Anyway, they're quite expensive. Like, one cluster is enough to get you pretty much, pretty close to 1 million, if not more credits. So, there's some more blue ones. So, we're going to go ahead and take a hoovering at those guys. So yeah, just do this just go asteroid hunting. Find these crystal clusters. Ooh, there we go. Let's hoover them all in while we're backing up a little bit so this rock doesn't hit us. Not that I don't actually think it does any damage to us, though. Ooh, oh, as a matter of fact, we just clipped into it just a hair. So yeah, now we picked up, you know, several more of those guys. So, you know, we probably have about 300,000 credits worth right there. So if you spend, like, you know, 20, maybe, well, between 15 and 30 minutes harvesting these crystals, you'll have a good little starting capital. Be able to buy another ship, which is what we're going to be doing next. Next time, we're going to set up a miner as soon as I have enough credits to outfit it. I will bring you guys back when we're actually ready to do that. Alright guys, pro tip for you, if you're thinking about, if you're, you know, doing the YouTube thing yourself and or streaming, and you decide that you want to record and stream this game, save often. It is really, really hard to deal with software since it's using the Vulkan API, and it's still Vulkan API is still rather new. I just crashed and lost that progress, so I'm gonna have to go back and redo our crystal mining thing. So yeah, just wanted to bring you guys back long enough to say save often, because it is your friend. Of course, while you're out here, you might encounter some bad guys. And by the way, to be clear about the whole, it likes to crash thing, yeah, that's mostly while I'm recording. I really can't even think of it crashing anytime it's crashed while I've just been playing. So, if you're out here and you're getting bothered by somebody, feel free to hop in and blast the ever-loving crap out of them. So let's boost in here a little closer so we're within range of our weaponry, because we're not in a proper fighting ship. We might even be able to get this guy to eject, which would be awesome if we could. But we'll see. There we go. Now we're in range. That was a great mistake. Sorry. My bad, my friend. My bad. Trying to blast this guy, Kingdom Come. You just happened to get into my crossfire, my friend. Hey, pal. Can you wanna, hop out of that ship? Because we'll take it if you will. I don't know if the Xenons will actually get abandoned ship, but I think that's what they're called. Xenon, Zen, something. The guys that nobody likes. Hey, look. Boom! Goes to dynamite. He ejected. Well, while we're at it, he dropped some loot. So, let's see if we can figure out where that went. There it is. Let's see what we got. Invidian crystal. Yay! Nice. Okay. Cool. So yeah, don't be afraid to go out of your way to blast somebody, especially if the local authorities are already blasting them. So, yeah. Alright guys, another thing to mention is while you're out here collecting these crystals, since we're going to be getting a mining ship, not a bad idea is to drop a resource probe. Ooh, I saw sparklies over there. There's two ways to do it. You can either do it by hitting enter and doing it from deploy civilian resource probe, or you can just get out of there, go into the map, and right click on your ship and go deploy civilian resource probe. Now what this does is it tells you the makeup of the asteroids in the in a certain area. I think like 5,000 kilometers or something like that. Either way, that's going to be useful to do, or useful for us after we get our mining ship, which again, theoretically, I won't bring you back until we go to sell these crystals that we picked up, which I'm getting close to doing that here very shortly. Alright guys, we are on our way to look for a wharf. A wharf, there's two types of places to sell ships. There's wharfs and there's shipyards. Shipyards sell big ships, like big mammo jammos, whereas wharfs sell small and medium ships. So right now, that's all we're going for. So we're going to hop on the highway here. I hit the on-ramp, and we're going to ride it around. This is also a really good way of uncovering some of your map. Once you find one of these highways, I really highly suggest hopping on it, enjoying the ads that are everywhere. Gotta love those in-game corporations. I think I saw a Coca-Cola ad, not sure. Riding this thing around for a little while. Typically they take you through multiple sectors. Like, I think there should be a gate right here that we should hop through. Yeah, there's a gate. So we're going to go through this gate. We're going to enter a new sector.
Entering system. Unholy retribution.
Unholy retribution. And we're going to ride this around a little bit until I have a couple systems unlocked. And potentially, maybe, hopefully run into one that has a wharf nearby. Oh look, a wharf. Perfect. Let's just hop off here. And make our way over to that wharf we just saw. No. Yeah, let's go ahead and start guiding. So I have a... Yeah, right there. Alright, I'll meet you guys as we're docking. Alright. Why, thank you. Now that we're here, let's get up. By the way, the hotkey to get up is Control D, as in Delta. So if you guys don't want to use that menu, you don't necessarily have to. Hey, how you doing, man? Good times, right?
Hello.
Yeah. Well, hello. What we're going to look for is the shopping cart down there. That way we can go sell our lovely, lovely crystals. By the way, if you're not moving as fast as me by default, go into your settings go into your settings. There is a key to change it where you're automatically running, which I highly suggest because really there's no reason just to walk unless you really want to walk. But the walking speed is very slow. Very, very slow. The running speed feels a little bit on the sluggish side to me, but that's personal preference. You know, you can do your own thing. But we're going to run in here. We're going to sell all those crystals that we just got, which we should have roughly around 1,000,000 credits with what little bit of time that I spent out there collecting them. Hey, hi. I got some hot crystals. Are you interested?
Can I help?
Yeah, you can take all the stuff. So if we go down here, you can see right here, I has a lot of stuff. So let's go ahead and just offload everything to him. 1.3 million credits right there. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We are going to do a couple of quick little things. We're going to buy ourselves some better space thrusters so we can, and maybe a better scanner. Do we have a better? Oh wait, no, I already have that. Never mind. I don't think we need any of the other stuff right now. So let's do that. Do I have anything else to sell him? Nope, I don't. Okay, so let's go ahead and confirm. And bam, now we have 1.3, well, 1.29, whatever, million credits since we bought a little something, you know what I'm saying? Goodbye. Now, let's get a miner. So we're going to open up here. I'm just going to do it this way. Right click, buy ships on the station. We are going to select let's see if we can afford a medium one to start with, because that would be great. We have two different miners. We want the mineral miner for now. Yeah, as you can see, that this medium hull, which is larger, definitely larger than other ship, base cost with empty, no engines, nothing for the hull, 138,000. So up here you can select what they recommend for loadouts. You know, that's up to you if you want to go that route. Personally, I usually like doing it myself. Let's see, what did they give us though on that one? That's 830,000 credits right there. It's medium loadout. So they gave us combat thrusters grade 2. They probably gave us grade 2 on those, yes. Okay, so these are your main engines. These are your maneuvering thrusters. Over here you have your shield generators, which they gave us on. By the way, when you're using your boost by hitting tab, that drains your shield energy. So if you're in combat, use that sparingly. Over here they gave us, okay, a mining drill Mk2. This is actually not a bad loadout. What do we have for turrets? So we have two different pulse laser turrets that are on there for defense. Pretty good. Software, we got trading, we got a police scanner. We don't really need a police scanner on this guy. The long range scanner software, we also don't really need that. And yeah, I am getting dinged by my wife on Facebook. Everybody say hello, Sunday. Anyway, docking computer, definitely a handy thing. I'm gonna upgrade that because we might take control of this ship at some point. So I can show you what mining is like by yourself. But right now we're setting this guy up to go out and do his own thing. Okay, they gave us satellites. Yeah, good amounts of stuff. And we have enough crew. We got 2 Marines. Marines let you capture ships. And service crew, they do repairs to the ship over time if you take damage. I think I actually want to fill that up. So that gives us 841,000 credits we are getting ready to spend on this guy. So if you look down here, confirm order is not highlighted. Well, this works like, say, Amazon.com. You have to add this to your shopping cart and then confirm order. And then they will start building the ship. And actually, if we look down here somewhere, we should see a ship. Oh, there it is. You can see it right there. let's see if I can go get a little closer for you guys. Yeah, you can see it's building the ship in front of our eyes, which is a very, very cool effect. Let's get a little closer. They do have these little escalators for moving around, which makes life a little bit easier to get around these big stations on foot. Yeah, check that out. Isn't that cool? Now, this has already got a crew. It's got a captain. So it is good to go. And it is ours. And we should see as soon as it is done building, we will be able to either take control of it ourselves, or we can tell it to go out and mine on its own, which is what we're going to do to start getting a little bit of passive income going. Whoa, no, wrong side. I'm stuck. Quit it. Okay. Jeez. Look at that. It's got our logo on it. Everything is good to go. It's quite a larger ship than what we have. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we can set these guys up to passively go out and make money for us, which is what we are going to tell it to do. You can go over here and go into your property owned list. You can find it right here and you can select it. Then, if we wanted to, we can send it all the way back over to where we were, where we dropped that satellite, and right click and say mine. And we wanted to mine mostly silicone, because silicone sells pretty well, and if you look, there's a fair amount of it. We might have it mine some ore too, but for now it's just going to go. It just took off, if you could see that through the thing. Bye! Have a good maiden voyage. Make us lots of moolah, if you will, please, and thank you. It's going to go out and it's going to start mining. Now, it will automatically, when its cargo's hold is full, will automatically go and sell the wares. So now if we go over here, there's a couple other things we need to do while we're here. We're going to right click on this guy. We're going to choose information, and we're going to click on this thing, the behavior tab. This sets up all the default behaviors for the ship. Some of them require a competent captain. Your crew will all level up over time. This guy's skill rating as captain, that part's important. Don't forget that. He's already a 2-star, which isn't horrible. But we want to change their default behavior. We are going to tell him to mine auto trade. Where is it? Auto mine. And we are going to add wares, and we're going to say, you know what? You are mining silicone, my friend. That is what you are going to mine. And you can go a maximum of one. Let's do 2. Let's do 2. 2 gate travels from your location. We're going to confirm that. So now he will just, as long as if he doesn't have any standing orders, he'll just go out and mine and passively make his money. Now you might want to come down here, because these are interaction behaviors down here. So if the police say, hey, you're dropping contraband, you have contraband, drop it. It's usually a good idea to comply. So that's a good setting, but I really don't care. I don't want to hear about it. So turn that notify me off. Default response to pirates. You can attack them. If an incident occurs, it's probably a good idea to be informed. And default response to found abandoned ships. You can find abandoned ships and claim them as your own. What I like to do down here is I go ahead and say claim it if possible. Since it does have Marines on board, they can send a Marine boarding party over to get it, and then notify me if that happens. So yeah, now that our little dude is set up, let's see, where is he? Because we are all set up here. Alright, you're already down in the sector. See, so he's going to come around here. He's going to start mining and make us lots of moolah. At least in theory. So we have passive income coming in, which is awesome. And we still have 450,000 credits if we want to build another ship or upgrade our own, which we will probably do. But ladies and gentlemen, this is where I'm going to end it today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let this run in the background for a while before I start recording another episode, and then I will show you the profits from what this guy does over the course of probably a couple hours. I'll just let him sit there and do things, and I'll probably hang here at the station and enjoy a nice cold Coca-Cola or Mountain Dew or whatever they have in this sector of space. There might even be a bar around here. Romulan ale. Yeah. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Till next time, this is Dio, and I'll see you in game. Bye.